Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing, where you like, subscribe, and most importantly, hit that bell notification for all your breaking news, coin updates, blockchain technology, and information and laws and regulations as we head into the cashless society, as I'm being repeatedly censored and suppressed by the powers that be that are trying to restrict this information. So it's very important to push us through the YouTube algorithm. Hit that like button, comment down below, hit the bell notification, and share this channel far and wide to stay up to date on all the breaking news. Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing. As we look at the chart here, I had the bull last night after driving all day, got drunk, didn't make a video. But you can see here, nothing's really changed from last night in the XRP. It's still consolidating beautifully down. And if this holds the 50, just like the rest of the market today, you could see this come to the upside and threaten to come up to that 68 cents that we were looking at yesterday. You're still below this critical 50-cent area, the bottom part of this blue support resistance box. And it's going to be resistance on the way up, and we thought it would be, and it did. It came on down. But now the volume's coming down. The price is consolidating down and sideways. That's often a very bullish consolidation, that the price is going to actually break to the upside. And a targeted move would be from the bottom of this last move up to the point of a breakout. And that would bring you right up into here at this 68.5 cent level, or the top part of this blue resistance box, right? It would come right up to the top of that and threaten to break out of that on a consolidation on a breakout to the upside after this consolidation. And you can see this is kind of a longer version of a bigger version of what happened right here. We had the nice pump. Then we had the beautiful down and sideways consolidation. And if we look over here, we had the volume coming down. Then the volume picked back up and the price broke to the upside, right? So that's where we're watching out. This, to me, looks like it wants to break to the upside, right? I'm thinking this breaks to the upside because the down and sideways consolidation with the crashing volume. As soon as the volume comes back in, you can see we're almost to nothing now in the 4-hour time frame. As soon as the volume breaks back in, I think this comes to the upside. But on the bottom, if it comes to the downside and breaks down, your 37 cents is your major underneath support. Or if it tagged, as long as you hold that and come back up, you're still bullish, right? But if you slip this, obviously we got these low levels down here, 29.32 cents first, and then our end of the year target. Even if this thing pumps way up here, our end of the year target will still be met. And that's what we're looking at in the short term here. If we go over and see what dappt, did that do anything? Nope. It's just coming. It's consolidating back down. Oh, look at that. It consolidated it came all the way down and tagged to 50. See that? And then we had a little pump. And now, to me, this thing's going to end up coming back down here and retagging your support level. Now that used to be resistance back here. Now it's support over here. And your next chance to make a good play on this, I think, would be when it tags either the 200 or the top part or near this red support box. Now, the volume indicator, that's your next area to buy, to try to play a pump if it holds it again. And then your sell area would be right up here at about 0.00130. And that's a pretty big move each time. If we look at Luna Classic, speaking of the big moves yesterday, Luna Classic had the big massive pump. And what we were talking about when we were driving was it was coming up against this old neckline that we had back here, right? Where you had neckline support on the right shoulder, and then it flushed through. And now it's coming up here and retesting that as major upper resistance. And currently right now we're getting rejected. And if it keeps getting rejected and slips this 200 day, you would come all the way back down here and retest this blue ring. So this is a critical 200 day moving average that you have to hold up in here on Luna. If we look at the Bitcoin price, you can see we're getting rejected after a nice pump. You can see it actually, I thought it was pumping this morning. It had a nice pump out of this blue resistance area that it was stuck in for about, I don't know, the last almost weekish, right? The last 4 or 5 days. Then we pumped up to the 200 day and got rejected. Now we're going to come back to probably tag the 50. And when we tag the 50 day moving average here and the 19,000, the top part of this area, the 19,184 to 300 range, if we tag this and hold it, we can kick up to the upside and continue our uptrend, right? But if we get below this and fail that support area right here, then we would come down to the 16,598.54. If we can hold this as support, we can try to make a run up here towards $27,000. So this 19,184 is your critical support resistance level that you need to hold if you want to continue to the upside. But if you break it to the downside, that's not good because you'd likely come down to that underneath target. And you can see, look at Ethereum did it beautifully. Remember we were talking yesterday when I was driving that Ethereum was going to trade in the next day or two to this blue ring, and that blue ring was going to act as overhead resistance. You hit it, a couple of topped out candles, and now we're getting a red candle, and it looks like we're going to be pivoting into this shrinking area right here between the top part of this blue support zone and this descending blue fib circle, and that's going to act as your major support down here at this blue box. Your major resistance is the fib circle, and if you want to get bullish, you got to break over this blue fib circle and make a run up here to this green fib circle, which would be your upper resistance, right? And that would be in an uptrending fashion at $16,007 is upper resistance. Your current resistance that you're at now that you need to break is on this blue fib circle, and if you get rejected by that, you could come down here to the $1,080 target. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love.